I was in the Air Force. I was in the civil engineering squadron. So it was kind of similar to this, but what I did was electrical. Kind of thought, the grass was going to be a little greener coming back home. I thought it might be easier to find a job. Before I found this job, I was living at my mom's house. My wife was living in Missouri. One of my daughters was living with my sister, and my other daughters were living with me. So my whole family was separated. And then right before that, we were all living in a motel probably for about 2 months. It was like the worst feeling in the world. We're pretty much homeless. I'm not taking care of my family like I should be.
We were as low as anyone could possibly go. I mean, every night my kid's crying, when's mommy gonna come home? And thank God every day that he's got this job. I do. Because I don't know what I would have done if I was still with my dad and all of my kids were separated, and then now being pregnant. And this job really blessed us, our whole family.
I'll say these last few years have been really tough up until the point until where I was able to do this and get this job and go through the school. And so I was just kind of scrolling on the internet looking for a job, and I seen this one, and they advertise no training necessary, and good starting pay, and looking for military people and stuff like that. It was right up my alley. I was a little skeptical at first. I had my doubts just because it all sounded too good to be true. The money that we're talking about, I would possibly be making, the job that was going to be offered. I've heard promises before. And I'm glad I stuck it out. Something told me in my, heart to stick it out, and I just felt good about Mr. Hobson. He made me feel a lot better about, the situation, just sitting down and talking to him. It was a lot of information, 6 weeks long, 6 days a week, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The instructors were wonderful. They made sure you knew what you needed to know to do your job. It's really, I felt, all I needed to start actually working. And then, with that and actually riding around with somebody for a couple weeks, those combination of things I think was perfect. There's so much more that I need to learn, but right now I feel really confident with just the short amount of time I've held out on my own. Really the first big check I got, I think it was probably my third actual check of me being in the field. I woke up that morning and I was like checking my bank account to see what I got paid, and she was still sleeping. So I was like, hey, wake up. You're not gonna believe how much I got paid.
I think I was more proud of him than I was happy. Just given the fact that, a few months ago, he was like, man, I give up, I'm done. I can't catch a break. And then, 2 months later, look at us now.
This is actually a game changer. This is a career that we can make a real life out of, that we could buy a house down the line, do everything that we pretty much want to do. Since 2012, I've been a civilian, and I've never felt so great since I've gotten out. I know from how my life was that I won't squander a good opportunity when I see it in front of me, and that's what this is.
Given the fact that he spent, 7, 8 years in military active duty and, the rest reserve, and then now he's doing something totally different, making a lot more money, this is the beginning to a new beginning. It really is.